welcome to another edition in the Locker Room Showcase. Only today we have another power couple showcase, and in this showcase you can already see to my left and to your right, Bob Falvo. You've seen him individually in the locker room, and I promised you that I would bring back Lisa Falvo, his wife, his other half, his rock, so that all of you could see how an amazing couple like this is changing the world. Bob started from nothing. He is now one of the most important figures in our company. Bob and Lisa, so good to have you two in the locker room. So here we are. We're going to talk about what it means to be a power couple, because you two are amazing. So Bob, tell us a little bit what it's like and what your role is in this relationship, and how you and Lisa have done such an amazing job of raising your children and living an amazing life. Share this with those of us out there, Bob.
Well, my role, really, it's hard to give you my role today because, you know, when we worked for you, Lisa and I both worked for Eric together, and Lisa and I moved to Boston together to start an agency with Eric. And I remember back to sitting in the Cherry Tree Tavern in West Newton, Massachusetts, excuse me. And we would just sit around on a Friday night, drinking a few beers, eating a couple potato skins, and we've actually planned our life. We talked a lot about, when we had the chance to talk about, you know, we had no kids, we weren't married, but we talked about what we wanted for our kids. We talked about the fact that we really didn't want our kids in daycare. We talked about that, you know, we wanted to be able to give our kids every advantage that we never had. We talked about the fact that we wanted to go on spectacular vacations. We talked about the fact that we wanted to live. So you're saying right away in this relationship, you two started talking about what you dreamed about very early together. I would say that our communication is off the charts. Wow. Lisa,
I want to hear from you on this one. Talk to us about this communication, this connection right away. What about it?
Well, I think that's the most important thing we have is communication. It's always been there from the beginning. We've always communicated every feeling. It's always eventually come out. Usually came out right away. A second won't go by that we don't tell each other what's going on with ourselves. Wow. I mean, I pick up the phone.
I talk to Lisa probably 10 times a day.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
For those of you watching, I think we all kind of know that communication is important, but you two live it. You're talking to each other 10 times.
Communication is important because you know when it's easy to say this is business, this is life, but our family is a business. Lisa is the CEO of the Falvo family, and she runs the show. The household is
now we're getting the roles here.
It is.
Lisa is the boss.
It is. We got the fact that
we're out of time today, folks, but be sure and tune in tomorrow for more of Bob and Lisa Falvo on the Daily Locker Room Showcase Power Couples.